Alrighty then, transitioning broadcast, getting broadcast. Looks like we are live. G'day, g'day, Rob or Blurt here, Outback Vaping, and I hope you're having a bloody ripper night. Sorry about last night's issues. I was having some problems with the internet here. We had a bit of a wind picked up a little bit, and for some reason it was dropping out left, right and centre all night last night. So I couldn't even stream to Facebook or anything. So do apologise for last night's stuff up, but circumstance, my brother, how are we today? And yeah, so sorry about last night's bit of a stuff up. Internet was playing up, so I had some issues. Tonight though, we have an old mod, but I was going to go over the RDA, but I thought, nope, I want to use this, something to put my Titan on. So I'm going to knock this out the way first, and then we'll go back and do the Banshee a bit later. So anyway, tonight we have laismo F4. And I don't know what the F4 is for. All I know is that's a key on the computer that I've never used. So the laismo or laismo F4. So we'll take it down, have a sticky beak. This isn't brand spanking new, but it's as good as new. And sending me courtesy of a good mate of mine, Darren Hughes, over at eFuel and Vape on Facebook. So if you're looking for some good juice and everything else, get over there. And he's also admin on AVS along with myself. So yeah, let's flip it, take it down, and I'll tell you what I think. All right, let's just zoom in just a little. Well, about there. Move that over. And as you can see, we have a new little addition to the table. If you missed it yesterday, we've got the AVS sticker mounted here, ready to go. So if you ever want to get on to Darren Hughes or myself, jump over to AVS, and we're always there willing to help any point or time. So yes, thank you very much. Yes, it is a 4 battery, mate. All right, the laismo F4. I'll just hold that there bring this up, hold that there for you a second. If you want, you can have a sticky beak. Alright, that's the box, that's all we need to go over. So, like always, let's just, yeah, warranty card, don't mean nothing. It's only, I believe it was a 8-month warranty, or 80 days or something like that, but yeah, definitely been well and truly past that point. We have our manual, might end up needing that because it's got a few color options and everything else. So USB auxiliary cord. I do know that you are able to use this as a power bank as well as a mod, so you can charge other devices off of it. My hands are a little bit clammy tonight, as you can see. So that's what happens when you sit over a bed of hot coals all night. Alright, so the laismo. Off the bat, don't look too bad. Not as big as I was expecting to be. I was expecting this thing to be absolutely huge. But if I grab that, and I grab... Do apologise. Grab... That's... Everyone knows the top side dual, so that'll give you a good size comparison, what they're like side by side. If I sit this on top, as you can see, the top side dual is slightly deeper and taller, but they're just as wide as each other, like exactly as wide as each other. So the top side dual is actually slightly bigger, but it fits nicely in the hand because of the shape of it compared to this. Mind you, it is a 4 battery mod, capable of doing 360 watts and 12 volts. So perfect for my Titan. Basically the only reason why I really wanted it. And there's the Titan. Been rocking it on the Paranormal. And she looked a little bit out of place on that. So, alright, let's get some batteries in this. Light her up. And straight away, first thing I'm going to mention is this door. You got to jiggle and wiggle it a little bit if you... That's not too bad, but yeah, just feels very cheap. And if you have a look here, oh, sorry, see how small those little plastic tabs are? Same problem I have with the top side and a lot of other mods is the tabs in the latches are just absolutely ridiculously small, and basic everyday use and wear and tear, I wouldn't expect these to hold up in the long run. So yeah, now supposedly this is able to be ran in 2 or 4 battery mode. 120 watts I believe in 2 battery and 360 watts I believe in 4 battery. So here we've got some freshly wrapped BTC6s, and we got negative up, as you can see, positive and negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. So nice and easy to put your batteries in. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull that out and shut the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on we go. All right, now we go 1, 2, 3. Takes us into the menu. Version, update, restore defaults, battery power, adjust color. So that's into the menu, and at the same time, up and down at the same time, and then we can scroll through DIY 1, 2, power, nichrome, titanium, stainless steel, DIY 1, DIY 2, and back to power. We'll be running this in power mode, and up and down, set power resistance, up and down. So yeah, you can do all the things that you normally do. 1, 2, 3, go back into the menu. We'll have a look at these adjust colors. So you've got your different color options here. Green, adjust colors, and it does the lights on the side here. Disco, disco, whoop, whoop, disco, disco. So I think I might have mine on green just for now. I do like my green, so I think that's what we'll go with for now. All right. Well, not much to go over. It's a mod, it's big, it's clunky, and it's old. But it puts out a lot of power. 12 volts is quite a high voltage range. About the only other thing I know that does that really is dicode, or at the moment the topside dual. So yeah, there's not too many other things out in the markets other than a LiPo that's going to give you 12 volts. So yeah, all right, might have to top that up quickly, getting a bit low on juice. So oh, kid's in trouble. We'll just lock that juice flow off. Take off the top cap. We'll top this up quickly. And still, I have had absolutely no leaking whatsoever. Now once again, because this thing's such a big thing, I'll just show you. Up and underneath the cap with your lid. Pop that up like so. Otherwise I'm going to be here for a week trying to top it up. And then I can just dump it in. Like so. How easy is this tank to fill? Right, that's plenty in there. We'll put the top back on. There we go. Put the top back on. She is a big boy there, Circumstance. It's a monster of a mod. Right, we'll screw this down. Now this read in at a 0.29. So let's see what she reads in on this. New atomizer, yes. Power mode, yes. And it's reading at a 0.29. So it's reading the exact same resistance as my paranormal was, which I really like to see. Alright. Lights up when I fire. That is actually green, even though it looks blue on the camera, but it is actually a really bright green. And we got this at 98.5 watts. I have been roaching this build actually at 200 watts with the boost function on the paranormal, so I'll be able to take that straight up to 200 watt. We'll go 200 even to start off with. Flip it up, have a couple of hits. As you can see, the Titan lush to the edge. Tiny little bevel there, and it comes beautiful and flush to it. No overhang whatsoever. Perfect mod for a big tank like this. Alright, let's flip it up, have a quick sticky beak, and I'll tell you the pros, cons, personal opinion, and whether or not it was worth grabbing. Alright, let's flip it. Oh, birds are at it again. And we're back up top. G'day, g'day, once again. Rob or Blurt and Outback Vaping. Anyway, we have the laismo. Ooh, this way. With the Aromomizer Titan by Steam Crave at 200 watts, 7.6 volts. So definitely hits as hard as the paranormal at 200 watts. It's big, it's bulky, it's not as big and bulky as I thought it was going to be. It's quite a stocky little mod. Being square, quite stable. Hang on, we'll bring this down just a little bit. So yeah, being square, quite stable. Good for those big tanks. So if you're looking for a regulated mod that will hold a big bastard without having to go to a lipo, this will definitely do it. So alright, we'll take this up a little bit more. So we'll take this up to, try around about the take it up to around about, oh, can we see it there? 240 at 8 volts. Getting a little bit high there. Reckon 200 might be about my cap off. Help if I hit the button. Yeah, for the build I got in at 200's about the cap. Any higher than that, I'm going to start getting dry hits, I reckon. Take it up, back up to 240 for a second. Yeah. The tank's definitely holding up with it. But if I was to roach it at that for too long, I'll definitely start getting dry hits. So, yeah. It does not round robin. So it goes all the way up to 360. Oh, there we are. Hang on. Try that again. It does go up to 360, but it does not round robin. So when you hold it down, it does start to speed up a bit, but it is slow compared to a lot of other mods. Decent brightness on the screen and everything else. So yeah, honestly, can't complain. Short, stocky, fat little bastard that will hold all your big tanks. It's got plenty of power, plenty of voltage, accommodate both your high voltage or your high wattage vapor. And yeah, basic, simple. Once again, I think the lights are probably a little bit much. I'll turn them off later, but yeah, not a bad little mod for the price you probably pay for it these days, if you can get your hands on one. I don't know if there's too many of them around anymore. Anyway, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I will see you next time on Outback Vaping. Have a bloody ripper day, and I'll scratch your crater.